It is more than 24 hours since the news of a terror attack that claimed the lives of 28 innocent Kenyans broke. The day that saw reactions from Kenyans from all walks of lives, including leaders of whom some of whom say the attacks could have been averted had there been proper coordination of state security machinery. Yesterday, as families of those affected completed the positive identification of their kin at the Chiromo mortuary, Deputy President briefed the nation on the progress made by the government in dealing with those that took the lives of the innocent Kenyans, among them 4 police officers. And as our reporter Brian Ocheng now reports, the role of the county government in matter security, which is a national government function, has been put on the spotlight. Let's take a look at that report.
A day after Kenyans woke up to the shocking news of their fellow citizens killed in cold blood in the northern frontier of the country, reactions and questions carried the day in equal measure.
Move to insecure parts of this country. Yes, that one have taken it. It's very clear. It's a directive, and that should go out, and we'll continue doing so. Wherever and whenever teachers are threatened, we will always take a position and declare certain parts of this country insecure and ship out our teachers to be safe. Because the teachers who are teaching in the insecure areas, they are teachers from different parts of the country who have moved to teach the rest of Kenyans. But it's unfortunate when they are selectively, and I've used the word selectively, targeted and eliminated. And it is not only teachers. You've had 3 nurses and a police officer. These are Kenyan public workers. The moment they're insecure, they must ship out. Take care of your security first.
With the president out of the country on official business, Deputy President Ruto gave Kenyans assurance that security in the country and its borders have been heightened, adding that the attackers in yesterday's incidents have all been killed.
As we mourn the fallen, I reiterate the government's commitment to assure the safety and security of every Kenyan wherever they are and at all times. Following the Mandera bus attack, our security forces initiated emergency action. They subsequently managed to identify, follow, and strike the perpetrators of this senseless murder. 2 successful operations in the hideouts of the perpetrators of the Mandera executions were swiftly carried out across the border. Our retaliatory action left in its trail more than 100 fatalities. It also destroyed 4 technicals and the camp from which this crime was planned.
The opposition has, however, differed with the notion that all is well. While addressing a church service today in Nairobi, Kibra Member of Parliament said Kenyans have lost confidence in the top brass of nation's security. Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero, on his part, has urged the national government to involve county governments in beefing up security.
Gavana Wajir alisema alipeana ujumbe, hakuna chochote ambacho kilifanyika. Na sisi tunasema kama governors na viongozi wa serikali wa mseto that we must be involved in issues of security. And this is not something that we should beg for, because it's something good for the Kenyans. And that's why the Kenyans voted for devolution. So kama magawanas hawezi kuhusishwa kwa maneno ya usalama, then that systemic failure will never be healed, even if we bring anybody else as the head of security.
So it is time for the president to hear our prayers, do the right thing. These 2 gentlemen, Kimayo and Olelenku, have reached their expiry dates. Send them home. We will give them a decent retirement package. Give us competent people to restore security of this country for the lives of Kenyan citizens, for the investment that is important in Nairobi and in other parts of the country, and for the jobs that we have lost.
With those at the top almost always differing in public as to who is sleeping on their job, the ordinary mwananchi is demanding answers which most Kenyans say are not satisfactory.
We woke up to that sad news. We are not safe. Each and every of the 40 million Kenyans, we are not safe. But forget about the government. It's our collective responsibility. Each and every 40 million of us
It's a very sad moment as Kenyans, and I think it's about time we got back to our core values, and we have to take security as a concern for each and every one of us. Security, when you wanasema, it's me and you. So the government, in as much as the government is trying its best, and we hope this issue is resolved quickly, it's still about me being mindful of my neighbor. We each need to do our part in sharing information with the security and with the relevant teams to make sure that we all keep safe and we all keep peaceful.
I think where the problem could be is that Kimayo came in as a new man, Olelengu came in as a new man. They may not really be understanding exactly what is happening in the security apparatus. Maybe they needed to get a bit of consultation from fellas who have been there long enough to give them exactly what they ought to do. And maybe it's time we need to seek, okay, as much as we may not like it, but we may need to seek external assistance, because when it comes to security, we need to get out of our pride and see what we can get also from other people to help us.
The same level of dissatisfaction also exhibited on social media platforms, with many Kenyans expressing their condolences, grief, and loss of confidence in the security bosses. Brian Ochieng, GBS News.